If everyone can go ahead and get seated for Florida State, that would be great.
I mean, we trying. Okay. Dang, that might.
Thank you, everyone. Joining us from Florida State is head coach Brooke Wyckoff, along with student athletes Tanayia Latson and Makayla Timpson. If you have questions, please raise your hand and we'll get a mic over to you. Please introduce yourself and provide the name of the media outlet you're representing. If you have a certain person, coach, or player that you would like to answer a question, please address them. And we will take questions from Zoom at the end. Please use the raise hand feature if you're joining us there. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach whenever you're ready, and then take questions from the room.
Okay. Great ACC tournament battle between two really, really good teams. Obviously, it was a rematch of sorts in the sense of it was a great battle when we played them in the regular season. So we knew it would come down to just a close game. And, I'm really proud of how we battled. We started off down 11, and we battled back and had a great second quarter and made the second half really, really tight. And so I want us to use this, the things that we learn in this game, what tournament basketball feels like, what it takes to win. I know our team will use this as we move forward into the NCAA tournament.
We'll go ahead in the third row to Debbie, please.
Debbie Stroman, Chapelboro, WCHL. Tough loss. Very, very impressed with your team. Can you speak to whether or not you think it might be offense or defense that really hurt you today? And then Timpson, you are an amazing ball player. Can you speak to your confidence with defense?
For me, it was the rebounding today. That was we talked about it in March. Rebounding is critical. It's almost more critical than making shots, and you've got to rebound. And so Carolina did a really good job on the boards, and we're able to capitalize on it with second chance points.
And Makayla, once again, the question was just speaking to your confidence on defense.
I would say I'm just really confident on defense, being able to come over and help my guards if they get beat baseline. But that's just what we want to do. We don't want to allow middle. So, they bring the defense right into my area. So I just come over and block shots and be the defensive anchor that I need to be for this team.
We'll go in the fourth row, center.
Aaron Beard with the AP. This is for Brooke. Tanaya's had a great year. I don't know if she gets the credit, maybe nationally, that she should. I'm kind of curious how you've observed her sort of handle being the top of the scouting report every night, continuing to put up the numbers. It's not an easy challenge, and she's handled it all year.
Yep. She's handled it for 3 years. And that's the amazing thing about Tanayia. It's not just what she can do as a basketball player. It's how she carries herself. It's how she handles, a lot of pressure, a lot of weight on her shoulders to have to perform. And she's done it over and over and over again and has, an entire team's just game planning for her. And so I'm just really proud of how she's handled it over the 3 years, how she's grown every year, being able to take on more and more. And in this game, I was just really proud of how she continued to attack and how she defended and how she rebounded. And those are major things that, we need every player on our team to do those things all the time. And she had 5 assists. 2 steals. She does more than just score, and it takes a lot of effort. And just always so proud of her. And she does it with just such poise. And disappointed we couldn't get the win today, but I know that she's going to make some big noise in March in the NCAA tournament.
We'll go in the back of this center section.
Yes, ma'am. No.
Hey, Coach. Brian Murphy with WRAL. This league has gotten so good at women's basketball, been so good at women's basketball. I wonder if you've seen anything from the league perspective, from other coaches, from the ADs, that's really emphasized the sport. We're obviously seeing some issues on the men's side, but I wonder what this league has done specifically to get better at women's basketball, to be really good at women's basketball.
Yeah, I played in the ACC. I was fortunate to do that, and I think it's always been, to me, it's been my favorite and the best conference, for for a long, long time in women's basketball. It has a history and a legacy of that. And as players have gotten better and continue to just raise the level of our game, the ACC does a great job of just, putting our league and understanding the value of it. Yes, ACC men's basketball is a big deal, but everything that I've ever felt just from the league office and certainly the teams throughout the conference, like we know, we're here. We have a really great product, and so it's on each individual program, to be excellent and to carry that banner, and it's on the league office to just push us forward, and I think they've done that, and so. I love how we represent ACC basketball. I love the competition, the history of it, and I love how we represent just nationally.
We'll stay in the center section and go back to Aaron.
Yeah, this is for Tanayia. Sort of similar to what I asked Coach, kind of how have you managed the challenge every night of everybody expecting your best and giving you their best, and you continue to perform? I will have a follow-up, by the way.
Just staying in the gym, being confident, keeping God first, and, allowing my teammates to be themselves and get my teammates involved, but also just knowing that I'm one of the best guards in the country, and that's just how I have to approach every game. I set goals for myself, and Coach Brooke, she challenges me on both ends of the floor, so I have a job to do, and I know my teammates need that.
Has that, you sound like you've handled it pretty well. I mean, has it been difficult to do that? And do you think you get enough credit, or do you even allow yourself to look at that?
It has been difficult throughout the season, but Coach always talks to us about responding. And just like this game, it was a tough loss, but we have to respond in the tournament. And I feel like we can do it. We can put up a good fight in the tournament. Like I said, I'm just, trying to be confident for my teammates. And, I do feel like I do deserve more recognition nationally, but that's going to come. I can't focus on that. I have to focus on the next game and focus on what my teammates need for me and, to continue to get better.
Go to Marissa here in the third row.
Marissa Sisk, Hoops. That's Coach. You kind of mentioned on Monday you knew short of winning it all, you probably weren't hosting. But is it kind of nice to get a really good game in and then you kind of get a break before you figure out where you're going?
Yeah, and that's what I was telling the team and after the game is that we've done so much great work in the regular season, to set ourselves up for, I think, a nice seed in the tournament and a great matchup wherever we go. So, we get a chance to regroup, refresh, and come back with renewed energy and hope and belief and ready to make a tournament run.
And we'll go back to Marissa with a follow-up.
Just follow up for the players, kind of, does this give you something to work on, having a really good game going into the tournament, and anything in specific y'all want to work on in like the next 2-ish weeks?
Makayla, can you take that first?
Yeah, I got it. I would say just finishing plays. Like, they had a lot of second chance points. So, when we guarded their first action, they went to their second and third, and they got a lot of points on us because of that. But, just finishing those plays and getting those rebounds that we need and just, being aggressive on that, I would say that's a big adjustment that we need to make going into our next game.
I would say another adjustment we need to make is just responding quicker. This was a good team. We were up at half. They came and made a run. We knew that they were going to make a run, but we had to be poised and, hit those layups. We missed a couple of them around the rim, but just playing strong and responding quicker will help us going into the tournament.
Do we have any other questions for Florida State? Okay, thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good seeing you.